Don't forget to like, comment, and stream. Hello, how are we doing, everybody? Hello, hello. So, this evening, we are on Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. So we're on Instagram as well. Mish has just joined on Instagram. Hello. And we've got Jerome on TikTok and Josh on TikTok. And everybody. Oh my gosh. We've got loads of people on the stream this way. So we've got Lewis, Arthur, Natalie, Anne, Laurence, Keith, Greg, Samantha, Karen, Natalie, Selena. Evening everyone. Travelling up the A34. Next stop, Fleet tomorrow for the four of us. Can't wait. Suitcases are packed. Fleet tomorrow. Nails are painted. Lovely. Evening, Mish. How we doing? Paul, how we doing? Lots of people joining. Good to see you all here. We're doing an Ask Me Anything tonight. And I've got me a cup of tea. Only reason being I'm saving my voice because it's all right, actually, because we played Bristol last night. And today's been a chilled one. Kookaburra Moore, hello, how you? Jill, how we doing? Squibbly, Pam, how we doing? Hello, a quick dip in before we eat and say thanks for a fantastic evening in Bristol last night and see you in Fleet tomorrow. See you in Fleet tomorrow. Hey, that's the guy from Saturday in the Clooney. Yes, Laurence, you were there too. Apex GT has joined, hello. The rock guitarist, yeah, that's Arthur, I think. Lauren Drum, O2, hello. Oh no, Misha's sick. I love the Back to the Future thing in the background. This thing, the time circuits, it's not, well, when I bought it, it wasn't very expensive, but it's quite expensive now because obviously Back to the Future is now getting expensive because obviously it's 40 years. I've got to ask, is YouTube on the gimbal? I think it is, Nick. Yes. Can't wait for Liverpool. All right, Ashley. How are we doing? Selena, no titles. Sorry, I'm literally got like 4 screens in front of me right now and I can see myself 4 times, which is obviously hell for a lead singer. Baroness, hello. So I was just reading names. It sounds like Mr. Nick Sharman that Gotta Ask is YouTube on the gimbal. Sounds like sounds bad. I have got the output at 720 though for the streaming sites because I'm doing a load of stuff. You don't need to apologise, Lise, for not getting to us. Yeah, the tour is going very, very well. So what have we done so far? So far we've done Cork, Dublin, Glasgow, Newcastle, York, Manchester, Chester, Bristol. The boys are in, Dom and the boys are in Teignmouth tonight. We had to have a day off because us 3 boys have to work. So we have to work during the day. So we didn't have enough holiday to do that one. But they are going to do a stunning show tonight. I believe Dom is doing a acoustic set before the main set. So there, we've only got 4 left. We have with them Fleet, London, Liverpool, and Belfast. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right, as people joining on Instagram, hello, we're doing Music Yoda. Loving that. The Clooney was epic. The Clooney was class. It was such a cool gig. They've all been great, to be fair. They've all been really, really cool. We keep talking to each other about what's been our favourite. Glasgow was really cool, but that's for me, obviously, because I've got family and stuff and the Scottish connection. But then York was great. What else was great? Dublin was great. They've all been good. They've all been good for like different reasons, to be fair. So yeah, what we got? What's been the weirdest thing so far on tour? The weirdest thing. You may catch this in the encore. I'm not going to give too much away, but just watch the encore. It's not weird. It's just something Ben and I have started doing, or I've started doing, and Ben had to play along. Gutted I haven't been made the tour, but I was too busy reliving my younger years with boy band reunions. What? We've got the crossing to look forward to. Good. Charlie Hanlon has joined on Instagram. Of course he has, because he's about 12 years old. He only uses Instagram. Looking firearms to see you at the crossing next. Looking forward, I'm guessing that. And please don't bring any firearms to the crossing. That would be very sad. You will not be allowed to get in. I need to protect you tomorrow. Oh, do I? Oh, do I? Why do I need to protect you tomorrow? Yes, so we are playing April the 11th. We are next year headlining the Lincoln Blues Festival. Acoustics amazing. X shirts. Ooh, good. Chantel was in there. Cool. Actually, I do like consultancy. I can't tell you what Nick does, and Luke has just left his job and is starting a new job. Pompey Martin. Hello, Pompey Martin on Instagram. How are you? 14, actually. Charlie, I tell you the weirdest thing that's happened on this tour. Charlie, I don't know how, it's a bit like when AI start to learn and start to get more intelligent. He's got funnier and he's got quicker witted. The other night, I can't tell you the joke because I've just realised I can't tell you the joke, but it was so fast and so sharp that it took me by surprise, and it actually made Audrey cry with laughter. And I can't tell you. Oh, it looks great on YouTube. Okay, good. That's good. I got worried then, Nick. I can. So, see you tomorrow, Shotter. 2 t-shirt Shotter. He's there tomorrow. Oh no, Ben's lovely. Ben's lovely. Ben's a big cuddly bear. I love that you told me off for being late at the Cork gig. I blame it on the hospitality of your Irish brethren. Yes, you were late, Keith. You were late in Cork. Insta is crisp. I've got a filter on Insta, like a retro-y filter. It's so basically what I've got. So Nick and I have taken advantage of the Black Friday deals, and the camera has changed from my phone on the mainstream, which is Facebook, Twitter. No, we're not on Twitter anymore. Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube is the DJI Osmo 3. We are not getting paid by them in the slightest. We had to pay for it, but it was on a Black Friday deal. But it is ridiculously good, and that's what this one is. Then I'm on Instagram on my phone here, and then on here is Mimi's old phone, which is TikTok, because she's got a new phone. So yeah, that was it. How's your sound? What do you mean, how's my sound? Does it not sound? What do you mean, how's your sound? Arthur's nearly 14 on Thursday 20th. Good. Enjoy. Hi, Neil. Thanks for Glasgow and Newcastle. Enjoy the rest of co-headlines. See you at the crossing. Woo! Newcastle was great as well, to be fair. All right, so this is a Ask Me Anything. So, ask me anything. Ad Rock, how we doing? I can't believe Charlie's on Instagram. He's such a kid. It's hilarious. I do like Charlie. Whenever Nick gets his camera out, there's one face that Charlie pulls. Might not get there tonight, but we'll see you on Tuesday. See you Tuesday. Jack would love to know about your badges and bandana fabric on your sleeve. Jack. Jack was at Manchester. Lovely lad. So, I've just made a new coat. So the coats I get them from I think it's a place in Leamington Spa or Warwickshire, somewhere around there. But they're basically old wedding jackets. And I then get the patches and stuff from eBay, and it's just what I like, to be fair. And then the bandanas, I'm looking at the wrong arm. The bandanas are actually like handkerchiefs and stuff like that. And then I just sew them on and then just cut them with scissors and stuff like that. And I've got 4 coats. Ben actually said to me last night, he goes, I didn't realise you had 4 coats. That was a great impression for the record. I was like, yeah. And I have to steam them because otherwise I'll stink. And someone shouted at me in York because it was hot. I said, I'm really hot, and they told me to take my coat off. So, yeah. What's Ben saying? Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about, Ben. I did think it looked very high-quality photo of your face, Neil. Oh, well, we'll take that. Adrian, how are we doing? Good evening, sir. Good to see you in York. York was great. Hello. Any hints about the crossing gig? No hints about the crossing gig whatsoever. Although, all I will say is there's not many tickets left. So if you are sitting on the fence, please. So on Instagram, Real Threads has just joined, and Real Threads create our caftans that we wear on stage. And they just joined Insta. Hello, how are we doing? What are we looking at? Speaking of being late, I can't promise I'll be on time as I have to come straight from college and only finish college at 5:15. Don't kill me if you want me to be a musician. You can't be mad. This is very true. I'm never mad. I'm never mad with when people are late. It's just I called out Keith because he was late to the gig. It was funny. Are there tour t-shirts left to buy? I think there's a few. Yes, I think they are fast running out though as well. Hey Lars, how are we doing? Hey all, about to drive home, just saw Wicked for Good, it was amazing. I've not seen the first one yet. Here's a question actually, what made you start wearing the jackets? As if I'm getting a question from Nick. what made me start wearing the jackets is because when we was talking and sitting down, Luke and I, about image for the band, we felt that we needed a more crisper, sharper image on stage that defined us a little bit. Luke was always no shoes on, but Luke was always very put together. Obviously, 60s retro stuff, and obviously I loved the Beatles, and so it was a nod to the Beatles. And then the customization came when I just started messing around. I think the Cherry Suede show, I've got the jacket still upstairs, which wasn't customized. I wore a jacket the first time that, and I thought, oh, that looks cool. So that's kind of where it came from. That was a great accent, I know. Right, Fenton. Oh, that's what the oh no is about. Fenton, I was being diplomatic. I have to say, it was fine for us. I made friends, so, you know. Best moment from the tour so far. Last night was really good. I think the best moment is kind of the encore bit that we do without giving anything away, because it's just the anticipation of it. Because every night it's ever so slightly different, which is cool. Very cool. Go and see that on Sunday after Fleet. Everyone's asking what the favourite moment is. If you ask all of us, it will be slightly different. Ben will probably say when he doesn't see us. Charlie will say... What would Charlie say? Charlie chews a lot of chewing gum, so I'd say it's probably the chewing gum. I don't know what Luke would say. Nick would say hanging out with Dom, because he's in love with Dom, as we all are. I don't know, it's just playing every night. Playing every night in front of a crowd is cool, man. That's what you always, everything you always wanted to do. Record shop opening Knoll. I saw that a record shop opening Knoll. The encore is the one. Yeah, see, Ben's agreeing, damn right. My first time seeing the band live. Janet, what did you think? Or is that first comment, my first time seeing the band live, is as far as you're going to go, because your next comment is going, they were awful. How excited are you to play the Cavern? I'm trying not to think about it, because we have shows before that. I actually think Luke and I are going to cry. See, Coke Squeeze. I don't know who she's barking at. Yeah, but I think we're going to cry. It's going to be one of them. It's going to be like, oh my God. But yeah, we have got some photos that came through from Glasgow, from a very talented photographer whose name I am going to say Campbell Skinner. I could have got that wrong, so I'm sorry. But we've got some very cool photos that are going to be posted on the socials soon. I'm showing some of them on some of the platforms now. Don, how are we doing? Good to see you. Max, Mary, hello on TikTok. Kim, hello on TikTok. But yeah, some really cool photos that they took as well. But it's just been great. It's just been great. Was at Manchester. The encore was awesome. I think you'll cry too. Yeah. It's cool because, I mean, last night was probably the most impressive. I tell you what, this is the most thing I've been most impressed with. This is the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. So, at the end of the show last night, we had to get off the stage really quick in Bristol because there was a DJ on after us and doing a club night. So we had to pack down the stage like in uber quick time. So that was like Dom's amps, my amps, Ben's amps, the IEM's rig, the Ben and the Boys with my little rig, the drums, everything, pedal boards, the lot, basically had to get down. And the sound engineers and the monitor engineers said it's the quickest anyone's got off stage. We got off stage and all packed down off stage in 12 minutes. I think we got on stage in 7 minutes as well, but it's easier to do again. So yeah, it's a bit crazy. AJ is mixing your Facebook audio. That's not me, I don't think. I don't think that's me. The Facebook is always a bit like that. Is he doing the in-ears? Food's ready. See you tomorrow night. See you later, Squibbly. Number one, how we doing? It's ace to join you live again. Hello, Doug. How are we? Probably excited as you are about the Cavern. Cavern is going to be epic. Twitch, the one and only. How are you? My headphones are not working, so can you reply to me in chat? I can't, I'm afraid, because that would mean I'd have to type to a lot of people. I can't. Saw you guys in Newcastle. Great show and great to see Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer was definitely there. Alan Shearer was at the Clooney. Best thing was called Crazy by Dom after telling him we travelled to Newcastle just for the gig. Yeah, that's cool.
Is that not the same thing I got the other week and they called me a bitch for not talking to them in the chat?
The one and only.
I don't know, but they said their headphones weren't working. Can you talk to me in chat?
Oh, well, we'll see if they're horrible to me. If they're horrible to me, then they will get a band. Might be rocking up to Fleet on my own as one of my gig buddies is just back from New Zealand. His other is really poorly, so might be solo. Look out for me arriving in my new camper van. Ooh, cool. Come along. There'll be loads of people there. What happened to Dom's amp? Dom's amp blew up in soundcheck. Oh my God, I can't remember what gig. It didn't blow up. The valve popped. He nearly saved it. But then he's got another amp, which sounds really, really nice. It's just the trials and tribulations of tour. But it's all like charred and stuff at the bottom. So yeah. Table tennis dude. Yeah, we met a table tennis champion. Lisa, that is the most bizarre. Curious to know how you'd look with a beard. How's growing one for charity? Let me tell you something. That's never going to happen. For the simple fact is, I don't have that much testosterone to actually grow a beard. And also, I was talking to Ben, and I had 3 or 4 days worth of growth on my face, and I went, "This is 3 or 4 days worth of growth." And Ben's response was, 3 or 4 days. He's not Scottish. I messed it. 3 or 4 days. No, that's not right either. Anyway, he was disgusted in my ability to grow a beard. So that ain't going to happen. Paul McCartney says he's coming to the Cavern. If Paul McCartney comes to the Cavern, I will not be doing the gig, and I will be trying to make him my new best friend. Was it his victory? No, it wasn't the victory. I think it was the Fender. But he's got another Fender now. Did you personally ask him? Did I personally ask Paul McCartney to come to the Cavern? No. I wonder what celeb lookalike will be in London. Hey, there could be. You never know. You never know. Has anyone got any more questions? Oh, I've been tagged now by the one and only. I can't chat to people. I've got people on like four or 5 different platforms chatting to me. So.
I think it's some kind of spammy.
Probably. Bro, it always isn't it? Haters mean you're gonna hate. This mug I actually got at the Belfast Museum of the Titanic. It cost me like 17 quid or something stupid for a Guinness mug, which is being destroyed because I keep putting it in the dishwasher. But hey, when in Belfast. How many times have you changed your string on tour? Not once. Why? Plus, I don't change my strings. My dad does. Was it Chester with the amp? Was it Chester? They're all blurring into one, unfortunately. Was it Chester? It might have been Manchester. My thought is it's Manchester that his amp went. Because we then he bought it before, because he bought it in a shop in Chester. So it was Manchester. Yeah, there we go. Perhaps we need to set a challenge for people to dress up like famous people. No, please don't do that, Cheryl. No, that's Nick's mum. The amount of messages we got and people talking to me about, oh, was Alan Shearer really at the Clooney? I was like, no. So yeah, question: can I just have my guitar? Have my guitar already? The Blue Martin? No, not yet. Not yet. So what we're doing with the guitar, we have got all the data from all the shows, and we have put them into a randomizer, and we are going to select the button so it randomizes a number, and then that will give us the winner of the Blue Martin. But you'll have to come to a show to find out who's won it. I see Natalie changes strings for Arthur. Don't upset the Twitch user. Ask me. Yeah, I was here, Lewis. I saw it. I'm good mates with Paul McCartney's nephew. He's got me a couple of Beatles albums signed. Keith, get on that. Well, hang on, whoa, I've missed comments. I have no idea what they are. Evening from Lichfield. Hello, how are you? Great gig in Chester for my birthday. That's why we did it, Richard. That's why it was booked. It was purely for your birthday. And we were like, you know what? Richard deserves a bit of a birthday treat here. So let's do it. Oh, Jill's off to Twitch. I don't think they're saying anything on Twitch, Jill. So they haven't accosted me yet. So, but yeah, go admin them for us. Gonna get into bed and watch some Stranger Things. Enjoy, Mish. Have fun. My birthday is the same day as Paul McCartney, not the same year, though. Look, the amount of him. I don't need this information. Natalie, that kind of stuff will get into my head, and I won't forget it. I don't know how to change strings on a guitar. I do, I could, but I'm not very good at it. Well, my dad's far better than me, so he enjoys it. That's what I tell myself. To be fair, I haven't cleaned my guitars from last night. I do need to clean them. It was sweaty last night. Cody, how are we doing on TikTok? Good to see you. Ooh, sharing a birthday with Jimi Hendrix, nice. Anyone got any more questions? I'm trying to think of stuff. Right, let me do some plugging while we're here then. Right, so the next 3 shows on the tour are Fleet tomorrow for us. Obviously, Dom and the boys are in Teignmouth. Teignmouth, how you say it, tonight. Then London, then Liverpool. London is, I think, very, very busy, and Fleet's very close to selling out. And I think Liverpool's got low tickets as well. So I don't know. But then we got the big one at the end, the Belfast show, Dom's hometown, which is already sold out. So if you are looking to come to Belfast, please don't come to Belfast because they are sold out unless any more tickets get released. We are on a new album for Matt Long with a little help from my friends. The QR code has just gone up on our other socials. And yes, you can get involved with that. Dom is also there. I think we're next to each other on the track listing. So yeah. And the Blue Martin is being played by Mr. Ben Graham at the shows as well, so come and see it and hear it in action. And then the 2 big festivals, we've got more than one festival. We've got obviously already announced Love Rocks, we're playing Planet Rocks Winter's End, Steelhouse as well, with all those lovely big bands. Nick's very excited about Steelhouse and Alien Ant Farm because he's a 90s, what would you call it? I don't know. Teignmouth. Thanks, Keith. Keith, if you're going tonight, you shouldn't be on the stream. You should be there already. Richard, how are we doing on Instagram? How are we doing? Anyone got any more questions? Oh, would you collab with Dom on one of your songs and vice versa and record it? If so, what songs? Good question. Dom said to us that his favourite song is Run Straight Ahead, but he does like Hand Me Down. He keeps singing Hand Me Down to me. And Ben keeps playing the riff wrong, so I'll have to teach him that one day. It would be different for all of us. Nick would say Government. With Dom, I'd probably say it changes for me. I love Unhinged. I think Unhinged is a great song. And Luke likes the Dixie something. I can't remember the title of it, so that would be the answer to that. So yeah, Matt, how we doing on Insta? Go on, for listener 2026. What are your plans? Someone asked me this last night, actually, and I'm not allowed to tell you what we're doing on 2026 because it is a secret, and there's lots of things going on. Lots of things already confirmed. Lots of things that haven't been announced as yet. But it's going to be busy. If I was you, 1, I'd be on the mailing list. 2, I'd keep your eyes and ears open for near the start of 2026. Well, start-ish of 2026. Belfast Blues would be cool. Was absolutely made up when I saw you at Winter's End. Proper bonus from a weekend. See, that's how we roll. Come back to play the platform at Morecambe. We'll definitely come back and play the platform in Morecambe. We just need to get 400 more people in that room. In 2026, Blue Nation will be getting bigger. That's the idea. That is the idea. Most definitely. Spill for G's. I can't. I'm not allowed to. If I spill it, I spoil it for everybody. There will be gigs. There you go. 12 Gauge is great. Unhinged is great. Luke's right. Dixie Blackhand, yeah. They're all great songs, right? Baroness has just arrived at her 3rd home in the Hamptons in New York, so she's going to have to love and leave us. Really looking forward to tomorrow's seat. See you later, Baroness. Say hello to Nathan for me. First time I saw Chantal live, she snapped a string in her first track, retuned and finished the song with 5, then changed the string and didn't want to change guitars. Yeah, she's a pro, that's why. Oh, right. So we've been playing a game. We've been playing a game with on tour in the car. So, and the game is this: if you had to be reincarnated as an inanimate object, what would it be? Or a person, what would it be? Well, there's two games we've been playing. The first game Nick and I played was if you had to be reincarnated as someone or something or a mythical creature, there can be no negative. Now, Fenton came up with a great answer. Can't tell you the answer. I came up with a good answer. Probably can't tell you the answer. Luke kind of said some amoeba thing that can live in space. No, first of all, he said the whole point of reincarnation is not to come back, and that is a very good point. But inanimate objects, I would come back as a DJI Osmo 3 gimbal because they're so cool. There we go. You were mentioned on Planet Rock today along with Mr. Martin. Were we? Who mentioned us on Planet Rock? That's very nice of them. Arthur's going to come back as one of my guitars or Dom's. I'd definitely come back as Dom's because Dom's a far better player than me. Far better player than me. I tell you what, on stage it's cool because the amps look ace because like Dom has his like curved round a bit, so mine's next to Dom's, and we've got this like wall of amps. It's class. I love it. Love it. Come on, you've been very slow with your questions. Hey Lynn. Exiled, cool name. She joined on TikTok. La la la. I'm just going to sit here until you say... It's weird not having a guitar. To be able to... The cat's cleaning her ass over there. Dom's Telecaster. Has he got that with it? Yeah, he's got that with him. He's got it with him. This is odd. Like, the two phones are mirrored. So I'm doing that, and then this one's not. So I'm kind of going separate ways with my hands. 'Tis weird. What can I tell you? Oh, I don't think we've got any beanies left. I think the beanies have all gone. Or there's one left. So if you do want a beanie, get on that on the store. Because it's ruddy cold, lots of people have been buying them while at the shows, which is nice. After we're checking out your pedals, who's got the most? Dom's got more pedals than me. My pedal board's bigger. And Dom asked me this actually in Chester. He was like, why do you have such a big pedal board, Neil? That was a great accent as well. And my answer to him made him laugh. And I said, it's because I wear pointy shoes on stage, Dom, and if I turn a pedal off, it goes, I don't want to turn the pedal above it because I've got big old lanky feet. And he was like, that's genius. Because they have all tiny, tight pedals. I don't like pedals being too close together. Don't know why. The Best Men DJs. Hello, Andy. How are you? Weirdly, if that is Andy, I saw a picture of his feet, which is completely unrelated to anything the other day. And I think he's got gout. So if that is you, mate, all right. Salvation Music Studios, hello. What are you currently working on music-wise? The set list for the co-headline tour. See what I did there? We never stop writing, right? Everyone asks us this with the interviews and stuff like that. They're like, oh, what are you working on? We never stop. So, like, we'll send ideas through to each other and all that kind of stuff all the time. So it's never... We always work on it. Who was the fella who was going to the gig tonight? Oh, hang on, I've missed it. There's too many comments coming in. Who was the fella who was going to the gig tonight and he said that he was seeing you and Dom tomorrow and it would be his 100th gig this year? I don't know. Funny thing did happen, which I haven't told Dom about actually. At Bristol last night, a guy came up to me and I went, Dom! And I went, I'm not Dom, mate. I'm Neil, Blue Nation. And he went, Dom! Are you going to be in Bally... And he wasn't interested in me not telling him that I wasn't Dom. Are you going to be in Bally... I think he said Ballyshannon or Ballyshannon next year. Are you going to be here, there and everywhere? And I just went, I have no idea, mate, because I'm not Dom. And he was like, come on, Dom, tell me. And he was like... He thought I was doing a bit. And I was like, I'm not Dom. God bless Audrey. Audrey came to my rescue. And I went, Audrey. And she came in and took over. I didn't know what he was asking for. Oh, Karen would come back at Devar. That makes sense. Mythical creature. Dragon would be aced. Interested to know, are you finding time to write any new stuff? Always writing new stuff. Scroll back 30 seconds. Always. It never stops. Never ever stops. We always write new stuff. See, Nick's giving me more questions. He's having dinner. I've not had my dinner yet. If you could play any venue in the world, where would you play? Madison Square Garden, Glastonbury, the Cavern. No, doing that. Thanks to Dom. Did the Guinness taste different in Belfast? Also, have you been to the home of Guinness in Dublin? You can get your face printed on top of the pint. You can do that in a lot of places, actually. We don't drink when we are doing gigs and stuff like that, so we have no idea how the Guinness tasted in Dublin, Cork, or Belfast. Just our choice. So yeah. Laurence, hey Nick, great meeting you. What's for dinner? I think, just to annoy Ben, fake duck pancakes tonight. So yeah, that is what's for din-dins. So yeah. I'm just gonna wait, chill. I feel very naked without a guitar. Have you ever played on any of Dom's guitars? If so, which ones? Don't think so. Nick's knocked one of Dom's over in Whelan's. He knocked it over in the dressing room. Dom was way cooler about it than I would have been. I would have freaked out. Dom was like, don't worry, she's a tough old girl. Great accent again. Don't think so. Nick had to play on one the other day on his Green Jojo, so he had to play on that. It's weird. You don't really. I don't really like ever asking or playing on other people's guitars because it's theirs. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bit sacred. Kieran Wilson, hey mate, how's it going? Very good, thank you, buddy. How are you? What instrument have you always wanted to play but can't? Trumpet. I wanted a trumpet when I was about 3-4 years old. I saw it in the shop window and my mum refused to buy it for me, so I had a tantrum in the middle of the street. The trumpet was about £400 and yeah, I can't believe she didn't buy me the trumpet. Yeah, trumpet I would say. Can you tell my father off for asking what you call fake duck? Think about it. Nope. What's your favourite music score from a film? Oh, that's far too big a question. There's too many. I do love Interstellar. Godfather's score is amazing. Star Wars is amazing. Anything by John Williams, to be fair. Anything Hans Zimmer does, to be fair, is amazing. Gun to head, I'd have to say Interstellar. Right, Neil, from Dom, Ben and Charlie, answer, snog, marry, avoid. Mine was quite easy. And we said kill, but I'll go with avoid because it's nicer. So I'd marry Ben because he's uber useful and just can do everything. Charlie would be avoided or bumped off, and Dom would be snogged. There you go. Easy. Whose guitar do you want to play the most? Whose guitar? In the world, probably a guitar by the Beatles. It's probably like using somebody's toothbrush. Hopefully you're talking about the guitar. I don't know. It's kind of like this is just my opinion. It's kind of like a respect thing. Like, I don't mind people playing my guitars, or if they ask me, hey, can I play your guitar? I'm okay. Unless it's Aaron from These Wicked Rivers and he breaks a string. Mate, that was just, I'm still hammering him for that. It doesn't bother me, but you don't, guitars are very personal things for some people. Like, they could be handed down and from generations. They could be anything. So it's like, you've got to leave it up to them. So yeah. Are you going to watch a new season of Stranger Things? Yes, absolutely. What? Apparently trumpet players get piles very young because of the pressure. Okay, thank God I didn't become a trumpet player. Your careers and journeys have your careers and journey has accelerated over the last 7-8 years. How do you know of now on the similar path? What? I have no idea. How do you know of any? I don't get what you mean there by Adrian. Right again, mate. Top Chef on on Twitch. Sing Outside by Stained. Straight to the point. No missing. I'm not singing anything tonight, mate, because I'm resting my voice. So we're just doing a talking one. But thank you. Thank you for asking so nicely. Luke's on Instagram now. Hello, Luke. Hi, high school sweetheart. I think you'll find I didn't knock Jojo over. There was a spooky ghost that pushed it over. I should point out Jojo is a guitar. You definitely knocked it over. Neil, if you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self? Stop worrying about stuff that doesn't even matter. I heard Andrew passed on my greetings at the Newcastle show the other day. How was the gig? He did, mate. First thing, he scared the crap out of me, Kieran, to be fair, because... All right, Solo, you coming up? He scared the crap out of me because I was going to the sound engineer to talk about the intro musics, and he went, now. I was like, ah! And turned around, he goes, Kieran says that. I was like, oh, cool. So, yeah, he did, mate. So... I hope you're well, and it's so cool to see you guys kind of getting back to it, my man. It's really cool. Thieves of Liberty, if you've never seen them before, they are a stunning band, so go and see them and go check them out. And my God, they can play and sing. Oh my God, I've just seen so many questions that I have to pick up on. Who? What do you mean? What do you mean, Adrian? Who? How do you know you're on how do you know you're on the right path in music? Is that what you're trying to ask, Adrian? Just say yes or no. How old were you first started playing? 12 or 13? 12 or 13. Frenchie has a free ticket for Fleet. Anyone needs one, get in touch. Hello, Solo. Harrison Solo has joined the stream. Mate, you're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Facebook. Do not show your ass. It is not that kind of stream. Not singing tonight, Frenchie, because having a rest, because obviously we are singing every day. Today's a rest day for us. Saw Wicked Rivers last Saturday. Solo was awesome. Maybe see you on the same billing again one day. Oh yeah, we harass them on an hourly basis to go on tour with them, just because I think it would be a cool tour, to be fair. So yeah. Did the Beatles recover from being manhandled by Ben Graham? They did. On my amp, they got. I didn't even notice till Ben pointed them out to me, and I turned around and the Beatles are being naughty. Do your pets miss you when you're away? They do miss me, but they miss Mimi a hell of a lot more. I've been teaching him your riffs. Good man. Yeah, they miss Mimi more. But it's always good to come home anyway and get a good night's sleep in your own bed. So, yeah. Seeing you tomorrow at the Harlington. First saw you in Hook. Ah, wicked. Be good to see you there. I was wondering why you weren't singing No Music for my drive home. No, it's just because, obviously, last night we were singing. I did 5 days. It's just a rest day. Which bands do you think can be as good as you in 7-8 years? Sorry for... Oh, who do you think can be as good as us? I don't kind of look at it like that, to be honest, mate, because there's a load of bands right now who are a million miles ahead of us, and for very different reasons that we will think. But I'm kind of glad. Come on, dude, come on up then. I'm just glad there's a load of bands out there at the moment doing the thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's really cool. What are you doing? Come on up then. Did you notice the unicorn head that was on the amp in Chester? No, didn't have a clue it was there. Was that the that was the bath salts that you and bath stuff that Luke bought. Oh, MLM Ding Dongs just asked me a question on YouTube, and it's quite a good question. If you had to be a Beatle, which Beatle would you be and why? I can rule out Ringo because I can't drum. I'd like to be George, but I'm not good enough to be a lead guitar to be George in the slightest. I love McCartney's songwriting over Lennon. I'd probably say McCartney. There you go. The venue in Hook is reopening. Oh, amazing. Voice rest in between gigs. Why did you just bite me? Making sure I've not missed anything. So this is Harrison Solo, who's on the cover of our album Live from the Front Room that we filmed at the Actress. Do you want to say hello to me? Come up here, mate. Look up. Solo, look up. Show me your eyes. There you go. I don't think he's on the old Insta and TikTok. He's about 9 or 10, Solo. And tiny River Ray Skywalker's over there. That's it. Bubble bath is the word I was looking for. My brain is not alive today. Bubbly unicorn rainbow bath gel. So Luke and Nick like having baths when they're on tour. Not together. I don't know. They could be. But they bought this unicorn bubble bath and it got like 1-star reviews. And when they both had the bath separately, I'd last patient to add, they both gave it 5 out of 5. Your solo and Give Me Some Time is amazing. It's alright. It's just a pentatonic in it. It's alright. It does the job. Who would you like to tour with in the future? These Wicked Rivers. Don Martin. Els Bailey. Foo Fighters. Radiohead. Oasis. Ocean Colour Scene. Virgin Marys. All of them. Anyone. Bring it on! That was a love bite. Oh, was it? When you miss Dom when the tour ends. Yeah, we do, to be fair, but we then we call each other and FaceTime and stuff like that, so we don't really miss each other because we just still talk to each other, to be fair. So yeah. Have you thought about doing your own festival for emerging bands? You obviously would headline. We wouldn't headline. I wouldn't headline at all for emerging bands. It's a hell of a lot of work putting your own festival on. And there is already a very fantastic festival called Breaking Bands, which is in, I'm going to say, Bromsgrove area, which we've played. So if you are looking for new bands and up-and-coming bands and all that kind of stuff, get on to Breaking Bands and you'll find some amazing ones there. Not gonna read that out, Keith. Not gonna read that out. Nick has joined on Instagram. Luke Crawford official. Hello, how are you? Is Nick's just trying to look at everything that's gimbal related. The only thing that's gimbal related, mate, is Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Rock and Roll Vegan has joined. Oh, so it's Nick and Rock and Roll Vegan on Instagram. Now moved to Droitwich. Cool. Thank you, Doug. It's a great festival, though. Great festival. Opened a lot of doors for us. So, yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't checked it, if you're a band or artist. Breaking Bands. Are you coming back to the Apex? Mimi's going back to the Apex before us, I think. She's going to be doing Just Push Play. God, I don't know why that left my brain. Just Push Play next year. So, yeah. Frenchie did find us at Breaking Bands. There you go. You see? What's this little knob doing? What are you doing? Do you want to go on there? Come here then. Sit down. Don't be an Egypt, all right? See, this is what he does. Go on, put your other paw up. So if I'm working on my computer, this is how he sits on me. Yes, I know. I love you too. So I picked Harrison up, didn't we, bud? I picked him up when he was a tiny, tiny kitten. And I think Mimi was out in London for the day. And he was the smallest, tiniest ginger. He was the runt of the litter. And he's not now. He's an absolute unit. And I picked him up, but he was tiny. He was so small that the cat box I picked him up in was like dwarfed him. But when... Like, he wouldn't... I tried to put him in the front room and he just wouldn't stop meowing and stuff like that. So I let him stupidly, first night we had him, sleep in the bed. And apparently Mimi walked in and he was just like sparked out like a human, lying under my armpit. But he's a dude. He is absolute dude. He's more dog than cat. Doug saw us at Breaking Bands. Breaking Bands is a great, great festival. MacBook whirring on something. Yeah, it's just because of the mics and stuff. Because I've not put that in the way. Because if I lift that up, it goes there. Oh, I could do. To try and stop it. Ah, I'm moving stuff. See if that helps. Got the boiler on. No, you're not his favourite. I think you'll find I am. Here he is. He is Chonk. Darkness and Almighty. Yeah. Solo the Scene Stealer, he is. 4 years ago, first time seeing you at Sunfire Lounge, thanks to Loss. Oh, yeah, I remember that. It is pretty loud. It's I can't do anything about it, though. I've asked Trev for one of those noise things to cut it out, but it just doesn't cut it out. Unless the mic... No, because I've got the one on. I'm going to scratch this. Tell me if this comes through. That should. And then tell me if this comes through on Insta. Because I've got this for Insta. Hello, Insta. That could be really cool on Insta. And I've got this for TikTok. Don't go anywhere. You need to... Oh, ow. Can't wait for your new tour. Always looking for an excuse to travel to the UK. New tour? My God, let's get through this one first, my friend. Axel sat on Nick's lap in exactly the same words Harrison sat on yours. Oh, my God. He was mega underweight at the vets. He was a chonk, and then we put him too far the other way, and the vet said he needs to put some weight on, so we put some weight on. Did they all work? Mimi, did you hear all that on... Well, you would have heard. Did you hear him purring on Insta? Otherwise, it's on my phone, and my fur... What is wrong with me? My phone is right next to my Mac, so it could be that. Oh, yes, you did. Did you hear the purr? I don't know. Hunos. Come on. Come with your questions. You've got 12 minutes left. Have you considered the John Peel Centre in Stowmarket for a future gig? We've seen Chantal and Chris Barris there. Lovely, intimate venue. Ah, no. Not heard of that one before. We will check it out. What music era would you like to live in the most? Late 60s to 70s, when the music was where we're stealing it from now, to be honest. No, didn't hear the difference. Oh, I don't know then. It's probably then on my phone. It should be on these mics, though. Yeah. I thought, see, Mimi's now asking me questions on Insta. What are we... I'm hungry, what are we eating? We are eating pancakes, are we not? I thought that's what you said to me. I think that's what you said to me. We'll see. There's many, many plans for next 2026. Many, many plans. What's the rest day treats when you're not touring, travelling? Catching up on socials. Working. Chocolate. Oh, chocolate and coffee. So you can have chocolate. Chocolate. I've been around Ben too much. You can have chocolate and coffee when you sing. But I find it clogs my throat a bit, and dairy, which we don't have anyway, and spicy stuff. So I go off chocolate and fake chocolate, or not fake chocolate, vegan chocolate and coffee. So yeah, fake duck ones. What's your thoughts on karaoke? What would be your go-to songs? I can't sing karaoke. I've done this so many times, and so many people have asked me, said, oh, God, right, if we've been at a karaoke bar or something like that, or someone's got a karaoke party, like, oh, go on, you can sing, get up there. Honestly, I'm absolutely tone deaf. I have no idea why. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I can't pitch. And it's even songs I know. I'm tone deaf on it. Mimi's good at karaoke. She does Zombie. That's her karaoke song, which is amazing. Mine would probably be Jolene, I would go with. Question for Neil. Go to Domino's order. I've not had a Domino's in a while, but there was one where we used to live, and it was frequented so much they knew my name. Depends if they're doing the vegan meat feast one. It's probably a bit boring because it's all vegan though, but I'd say jalapenos, olives, tomatoes, obviously, onions, sweet corn, no pineapple. What everyone says, it's not pineapple. Mozzarella, vegan cheese. Yeah, I'd say that. And Mimi hates vegan karaoke, hates karaoke. Chantel's just announced she's playing the John Peel Centre in February. Oh, amazing. That's cool. Go-to meal, Neil. My go-to meal: spaghetti bolognese or a selfish sausage sandwich. They started doing nice fake chicken ones and stopped doing it. Like talk about a tease. Yeah, they were. I mean, if you haven't had one in a while, all the more reason to have one. No, I don't want one. Lochons, Lincoln Blues. You would hardly change altitude. Holland to South Holland, link shirt, and you're there. No chocolate and coffee, and I can't sing either. I did say to Nick, I was so excited on the car journey home yesterday because I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to have a cup of coffee tomorrow. Dries out your throat. It's caffeine, not just coffee, it's just caffeine in general. Dries out the vocal cords. How do you stop your eyes drying out after contacts? I put drops in them. I don't wear my contacts that long. To be honest, I only wear them on stage so I can see the set list, so I've only got them on for a few hours. So yeah. I went to eat a sausage sandwich yesterday only to find the sausage had been demolished by you. Yes, that's what happens when there's sausages in the fridge and I eat them. You're now witnessing a fight between husband and wife on Instagram. This is good. Are you going to the Def Leppard Extreme gig in Brum next July? It should be brilliant. I don't think so. I think we're going to be busy. And no, we're not playing that gig for the record either. So yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Morello AJ, Mary Donaldson, hello. Total Cars FM, hello. Cat Walsh, hello. Kirsty, hello. Who's driving tomorrow? Tomorrow to Fleet. We take 2 cars because we don't have a van. So I'll be driving and my dad will be driving. Next! Oh, I'm smashing these questions out, aren't I? Gutted didn't see Christopher Lloyd, but was so cool seeing the DeLorean. Oh, no, he wasn't very well. I was devastated. If we did have a fight, yes, Mimi Detroit would definitely win, without a shadow of a doubt. How far is Fleet? I have no idea, Jill. I merely get in the car, whack into SatNav, because my dad sorts it out, and then we go. What's the point of seeing the set list anyway? Well, very true, Frenchie. I never see it myself. But no, that's the whole point, is so I can see it. First concert I went to, I think it was... I was quite young. It was Bryan Adams at Cardiff Arms Park with Little Angels and Extreme, actually, and Squeeze. The second concert I went to was Michael Jackson on his Dangerous tour at Cardiff Arms Park. What show or movie are you looking forward to? The new Avatar one, anything Star Wars related. What movie did I really want to see the other day? I'm not too fussed about the Marvel ones anymore, unfortunately, because I think they've lost their way. About 2 hours. Thank you. Do I need to put any holidays in for Sheffield for next year? I have no idea what you're talking about, Lise. Does that mean I have to make a decision between Def Leppard or Blue Nation? No, you don't. I don't think you do. Iron Maiden at Nebworth is July. If anything, we'll be going to Iron Maiden because Trev knows Iron Maiden, but that's if only we can sweet talk Trev into putting us onto our onto his guest list. I can tell you Fleet is a bloody long way from Grimsby. Yeah, it is. But it'll be good. Gremlins is coming out next year. Yeah, Mimi told me that. Looks good. What's your favourite front woman of all time? Mimi Detroit. Are you excited for the ferry to Belfast from Nicholas Sharman on Instagram? Nope. Not in the slightest. In a fight between you two, I'd 1,000% back you, Neil. Ah, thanks, Emily Ding Dong. That's very nice of you. Very nice. Any chance of a tour billing with Wayward Sons or Tony Jepson? I don't believe so. I don't think that's even in the chatting. Happy to, if those two want to tour with us. Or we tour with them, I should say. My first thought, John Mayall, great show. Oh, nice. Where does Arthur want to see us? I have not. What? Sorry, what? I'm lost. When you reply to comments, I can't tell which one I am. I do need anti-sickness tablets for the ferry, to be fair. Oh my God, it was so bad. So bad. Weirdly, the first time I went over there last year, like with Dom and the lads, it was fine. And then, yeah, these ones were horrific. Horrific. So, yeah. Would you think of collaborating either on tour or in studio with Toby Lee? Toby Lee's amazing, of course so. Very, very nice to us as well. We met him at Cambridge Rocks Festival. and we were on before him, and he came up to us and said we were really cool, which was very, very nice of him. My first concert was Guns N' Roses, Milton Keynes Bowls, 93. Oh, you want to see us? I mate, I get it. Oh, okay. Hey, Frenchie, you're a ferry master though. I am an absolute noob. My first gig was Charles and Eddie. Oh my god, I think my first ever single that I bought was Paul Gascoigne, Fog on the Tyne, and the second one was L.A. Cool J, Gangster's Paradise. I remember the first album I bought was Permanent Vacation by Aerosmith. Are you looking forward to One More Shot? What would be your favourite meet and greet treat? We're not at One More Shot, I'm afraid, next year, because we have stuff going on, which unfortunately I can't say. I've seen the lineup though; it looks very cool, so you should definitely go. What would be your favourite meet and greet treat? Don't get us any treats. You don't need to. If you do meet us, just meeting you is sound by us. Don't you worry. Amy Lee is probably Nick's favourite woman of all time. Evanescence was my favourite band of ages. She is great. Def Leppard, Hysteria Tour, great album. Seasickness is the worst feeling in the world, bar none. Horrible. Yeah, it is rough. I was fine. I told this story last night in Bristol. I was absolutely fine for 3 hours and 10 minutes. And then in 10 minutes, the ship transported miles away and then came back, basically. And it just threw me off. And I was like, oh, nope. My first proper gig, ignoring Sierra, was an AC/DC tribute. Oh, well, I know Live Wire, yeah. The first vinyl Jill ever bought for 99p was Kylie Minogue, I Should Be So Lucky. Solid album. Ashley's first album was Super Wombling. Is that the Wombles? Oh, so Keith's showing off now. His first gig was Stranglers in 1977 when he lived in Doncaster as a kid, and JJ Burrell jumped off stage and beat a bouncer up. Memories. Wow. See, now Nick and Mimi on Instagram are just having conversations between themselves now about what they should cover and stuff like that, which is fine. That's cool. You know, crack on. Crack on. I mean, Mimi's literally upstairs. Oh, Pam's first concert was The Who. Don't forget Leak Blues and Americana next year. Get Ron on the case. There's a lot going on the case. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ah, Made of Stone Festival just joined the Instagram. Hello, Made of Stone Festival. I think that's going to be Chris. How you do? Well, to be fair, a festival you should go to this year, which you're probably going to anyway because it's class, is Made of Stone. They, I keep saying last year, but it was this year. God, it feels like ages ago. But some of the best crew, some of the best times we had there as well. They are class, and there's a hell of a lineup for it as well. And Chris is lovely as well. He's a lovely, lovely man. And he's there. I'm good. How are you, mate? You're going, holla, Chief. Oh, he's a good man, you see. So I'm pretty sure the early birds or the camping ones have all sold out as well. Lauren saw a chocolate dinosaur advent calendar and should have bought it for Luke. Favourite blues guitarist? Don Martin, easy. Dick. See? The Belfast Triangle. Matty, hello, how are we? Yeah, Chris, is it the early bird sold out or is the camping sold out? Tell me what's sold out, mate, and what's left so I can tell people. First album, Deep Purple in rock. Nice. My first gig was a Smash Hits tour, but this is not me, I'm reading comments here, but then being in the audience for Top of the Pops and shook Phil Collins' hand and Snoop Dogg hand. Ah, that's cool. Question from Nick. If you could jump in to sing with anybody, which band would it be? Alive or Dead? No, I'm not going live on Fridays. Matty, it's just that obviously we were on tour and I went live today because this was the only day we had off. So this is why we are here, obviously. If I could jump in with a band, Ocean Colour Scene or Rival Sons, I would say. Early Birds. All right, so this is for Made of Stone Festival. Early Birds, VIP camping sold out, and most of the camper vans. There's a few left on resale. So if you've got a camper van and you want to go to Made of Stone, get on it because there's only a few left. Lawrence is on Insta as well. You're on both. What are you doing on both, Lawrence? What is going on? Favourite ever gig I've been at? Oh, there's been a few. Cheering Breaks in Birmingham. we supported them and they were lovely people, but they were just great. Elbow with Mimi. Seen them a good couple of times. Guy Garvey. The music, saw the music in Birmingham, and I honestly thought I was going to die. So that was great, obviously. He's come over to the fun corner. You don't need to hijack. Oh, bless. So, full announcement for Made of Stone very soon. He'll stop hijacking my live now. Don't you carry on, mate? This is absolutely fine. You can be. How do you feel about 67? What's 67? I have no idea what that means. If that's a cool thing the kids are doing, you're asking the wrong person. And if it's to make me say that and I've said something wrong, I apologise. Would you ever crowd surf? Nope, not in a million years. I would be far too scared of hurting someone. I love your ring. It's beautiful. Thank you. It is from, I want to say Turkey. Here you go. You can see it. I'll get out of the way so it focuses. It's from Turkey. Can't wait to see Lucky Number You with you guys at the Crossing. Yes, Lucky Number You are a very, very cool band from Birmingham, and go check them out. Go stream their stuff. Mimi says she really needs to go do some work. Yes, you do. Go on and do some work. Love the Blockbuster sign on the wall. Great days. That is nothing to do with me. That is everything to do with Mimi. And these are actually real all behind me. This is a real background, but we don't watch any. Well, Mimi does. I don't, because we all stream stuff now. Have you ever walked out of a gig? Nope. Walked out of a gig? Yes, once. Well, no, I stayed till the end, but it was an awful gig. But the person was going through some troubles with alcohol, so it was kind of understandable. Donny Osmond album, still got it somewhere. Hey, it'd be worth something now, don't worry. Crowd surfing is fun until the crowd parts. Yes. That's why I'd never do it, because it would. Hey, Chris has joined on Insta. Good to see you, my man. Do you know your birthday number? Do you know your birthday number 1? Mine's the police. Oh, sorry. Do you know your birthday number 1? Mine's the police. Every little thing she does is magic. I have no idea. No idea. Are you on 14 times at a gig? One's imagine if I got bored. Oh, okay. Mimi once walked out of a placebo gig. That's interesting. Placebo are normally really good. All right, Chris, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Chris has got to get from the football to Fleet tomorrow. He messaged me today. Oh, TikTok's going to do that. Your live will end if you don't do this thing. They're so demanding. So demanding. What have we got? Oh, I'm over. 8 o'clock. My God. Right. Walked out of Bob Dylan. I can get that, to be fair. I can get that. Walking out of Bob Dylan is not cool. Hi, Chris. Hi, Blue. Hello. How are we? Stan, how we doing? Thanks for joining. So, let's do some more promoting stuff. So we are going to be at Planet Rock's Winter's End in February. And we're going to be at Steelhouse as well. Make sure you do get your tickets to Made of Stone, because the lovely people who put that on, Chris and the team, are amazing. The Crossing on December the 13th as well in Birmingham. The tickets are nearly gone, so please do not wait. Get your tickets because they are selling out fast. The next 3 shows on the Don Martin tour are Fleet tomorrow for us, London, Liverpool, and then we finally finish in Belfast for Dom's hometown gig, which is sold out, so that is not available anymore. We're on, obviously, Matt Long's tribute album, which is With a Little Help from My Friends, which you can find out, which is coming out. But basically, thank you for joining for Ask Me Anything stream, and I'm trying out my new setup with my new gimbal and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, look after one another and make sure that you stay happy and free. I'm going to say goodbye to TikTok first. Goodbye, TikTok. Let me just say goodbye to you. Goodbye. And now I'm going to say goodbye to, have I missed any questions? Watched you in York at the Crescent the other day and you were effing unreal. Thank you, mate. I edited the effing bit. But yeah, that's very kind of you. See you tomorrow, Chris. See you, Lawrence. By the way, love the colour choice of today's tea. Thank you very much. Whoop, whoop, food. I'm starving. Yes. See you later. Instagram Live. How the hell do you finish an Instagram Live? I don't know. Bear with me, people. That one? Yes. See you later. Right. So we're still here. That's cool. And see everybody tomorrow. Tourist information about Birmingham. What's the largest festival you've attended and what's the best gig you've been to? Largest festival I've attended? I don't know. Reading or Leeds, download probably. And then best gig I've been to, probably Elbow, I would say, with Mimi. Stay safe, everybody. And we will see some of you tomorrow and on the rest of the dates. Please get your tickets nice and early so we can see you all there. But yeah, we will see you there. Goodbye.